FGT tests of AION 2 on servers in Korea and Taiwan are behind us, and from these two FGT tests we have get lots of useful information from the players who have played AION 2 for the first time. So in today's video I want to focus on feedback from the players regarding Chanter class. In front of you can see title Dharma Protector. Don't worry about that. This is a rough translation from Chinese traditional language into English language. However, you're going to understand main information and basically sentiment of the players. How do they feel about Chanter of AION 2? Also, I'll make comparison of Chanter of AION 2 with Chanter of AION 1, original AION. As AION veteran player, I can play, of course, all the classes in original AION, and actually I can play Chanter a lot, so I can make this comparison without any issues. So let's dive into today's video. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are interested into AION 2, I'm preparing lots of videos, guides for new players, PvP-wise and PvE-wise, best gear for each class, best builds for each class, guilds, dungeons, raids, crafting, news, and updates. Everything what you need to know from World of AION 2, you'll find it here on my YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of AION 2. But now let's focus on the main topic of this video. Feedback of the players who have played Chanter class on servers in Korea and Taiwan during FGT test. Here you can see title, like I said, Dharma Protector. Don't worry about this, it's actually Chanter. The Guardian, they mean Chanter, feels a bit strong. Melee output, feels like a warrior. The positioning is auxiliary and output, but more like output than auxiliary. The auxiliary ability is not very strong. The output ability is stronger than the first generation. With good equipment, it can be also T, and the team positioning can be changed by matchmaking skills. So, to clarify this, they are saying that Chanter of AION 2 is having much bigger output, much higher DPS than original Chanter. And I'm so much happy to hear this, because I have intention to play Chanter, of course, on servers in Korea and Taiwan very soon in November. You are going to see some gameplay guides regarding Chanter. Don't worry about that. And I'm even considering to play Chanter as my main class. And I'm so happy to hear that they have improved DPS of the Chanter, because in the previous version of the game, original AION, Chanter was amazing class, 1 versus 1 PvP, amazing class, beautiful support class. Sometimes Chanter was healing, depending on the patch, really a lot. However, regarding DPS, we did lack that. We definitely did lack that on Chanter, so this is beautiful to see. Now, there are 2 displacement skills, 2 charges. Yes, there are 2 skills. Basically, you're dashing to the target. One is an active skill and the other one is conditional skill. There is a long-range knockdown skill. Yes, we can also see 2 long-range skills. I'm not sure regarding this knockdown. I will actually tell you something later. I know something about this knockdown. Similar to the original chain, there is concentrated block, but unlike the original, the concentrated block is to raise the staff, and the character seems to be unable to move during the raising process. This is kind of normal. If this block exists for the Chanter, of course you can't move with your character when you are in that kind of blocking state. The Guardian skill, Chanter skills, are mainly to hit people with a staff. Of course, main weapon of the Chanter, just to clarify this, and the only weapon of the Chanter is staff. We already know that information from NCSoft officially. There will be, for now at least, only 1 weapon per class. Not like in original AION, where different classes could use few different weapons. For example, I remember I was playing mostly Gladiator class as my main. I was able to use lots of different weapons on my Gladiator. Now, it's only Greatsword for Gladiator. For example, for Templar, it's Sword and Shield. For Sorcerer is Spellbook or Book. For Spirit Master is Orb, actually 2 orbs. For Ranger is a Longbow or Bow, however you want to call it. For Assassin is Daggers. And of course, right here for Chanter is staff. Did I forget anything? Yes, I did forget to mention cleric. It's of course shield and mace. So that's it regarding weapons. One weapon per class. Now, you can hit people with staff, which can stun people. I'll show you in a second some skills of this class. Yes, lots of skills have a stun or knockdown effect, and lots of skills are AoE, which is really cool. There is a small skill that can throw people over their shoulder. That's kind of cool. It feels great to use the staff to pick people up and throw them over your shoulder. I didn't see that skill for now in action. I really didn't. We have seen already Chanter a little bit in action, but that skill we didn't see. So that's great. Probably it's some specialization, maybe on certain level. There are buff skills, sprint, sprint mantra, and undefeated mantra. Only some representative buffs are left. There are not many buffs. There are gust of wind, iron wall, and sprint. Okay, so regarding this thing, regarding mantras, of course, mantras are here for Chanter. We have seen on a gameplay presentation during NCSoft 4th live stream, Chanter using 3 different mantras. There were skills 6, 7, and 8 on the skill bar, and there were mantras. So mantras are here, similar to original AION, but obviously this system regarding buffs and mantras is a little bit changed. How much change? Well, about that, you can check dedicated video on my YouTube channel from a few days ago about skills of the Chanter specifically. I have one video talking only about skills of the Chanter. I can show you here on Discord of AION 2. Very nice post from Fellow Graphics. Big thank you, Fellow, for making these amazing posts. Fellow is doing amazing job for all of AION community, making lots of translation. Here you can see all the skills of the Chanter translated. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel from a few days ago, where you can see not only skills, but mantras, buffs, everything you will find in this video. But I want to focus now on the feedback of the players. That is topic of this video. Regarding skills, you can check another video. There is a group blood, which is branding skill. Group blood. What this means, there is a group heal. Yes, Chanter have very strong group heal. It heals immediately for certain amount of HP, and not only that, is healing you over time. You and your party members within 40 meters. Yes, you heard right. Which is really amazing. Chanter, not only it will be very strong DPS, but also having this very strong healing skill with short cooldown for you and your party members within 40 meters range. Very useful for PvP and PvE. What else we have here? This is image, right? Basically, Guardian Star. You can see here Chanter using staff weapon and image source, South Korea official 3rd live broadcast. So this was basically it regarding Chanter from feedback of the players. Like I said, I have already done video on my YouTube channel regarding skills of the Chanter. You can check that dedicated video on my YouTube channel where you can see in details every skill of the Chanter with translation, with numbers, every effects. Check that video on my YouTube channel from a few days ago. For today, just to let you know how players who have played AION 2 for the first time on servers in Korea actually feel about Chanter. They feel good about the Chanter. And I can tell you also what I have seen so far, what I have learned about Chanter, without any doubt. Chanter will be very strong class of AION 2, reminding a lot on original Chanter, with mantras, with buffs, with healing, but also with higher DPS. This is it, guys. If you want to play Chanter, if you didn't like Chanter in the past because it was low DPS class, forget about that. Chanter now is looking very powerful. For today's video, this was my analysis, and you can see also feedback of the players who have played already AION 2 Chanter class. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in world of AION 2. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another AION 2 video.